Guys, this is Lisa with your weekly Lyrical Aspirations inspirational message. So, today I want to talk to you guys about the ease of life. Now, when I say that, I'm meaning the letter E, not like easy street, because we all know life is not easy, honey, but the ease of life. Now, I'm sure that you have heard or maybe even said the phrase that I'm about to say, and that is, do you want to exist or do you want to live your life? Right? Do you want to actually live a life or just exist within it? Now, that question is always so curious to me because if you are here today and you are watching this video, I can promise you one thing. You already got the process of living down pat. We don't have to talk about how to do that. If you wake up, trust and believe, you already got that one in the bag. So, what I want to talk about today are the ease of life. And that means my question to you would be, do you want to just exist within this life? Or do you want to evolve within this life? Now, I understand that we could look at that and say, well, what is the difference? So let me break down what existing is, but I'm not going to talk about it for long because we want to move on to evolving ourselves. But let's just say existing so you can determine if you are just existing in your life currently. Existing means that you kind of have this routine, don't really make a lot of changes. You kind of do the same thing every day, every week. So, a person that's just existing might have a life like this. Monday through Friday, they work. So, they get up at 7 o'clock, they get ready for work, eat their breakfast, go to work, come back home, take a shower, eat dinner, watch TV, go to sleep, start it all over again. Do that Monday through Friday. The weekend comes. Maybe you go and hang out with your friends, but you're still doing the same exact thing. So maybe you just go to your friend's house and sit and watch a football game or a basketball game or maybe a show. Maybe you just sit around and talk, whatever it is. You just kind of do the same thing over and over again. And I understand there's comfort in consistency, and there's nothing wrong with somewhat of a consistent lifestyle. However, in order to evolve, in order to move past that, you have to have different experiences in this life. So, in order to evolve past just existing, in order to evolve, there are two main things that you have to do, and they're going to include the ease of life. So, the first thing that you must do when you are trying to evolve is three E's. That is experiencing, exploring, which then leads to expanding. So, experiencing versus exploring. You could kind of tie them together, which is why they're grouped together, but they are somewhat different. So, experiencing things is going out and having a different experience than what you're used to. So, in the example of where I said maybe every weekend you go to your friend's house to watch a football game on the TV, but maybe the next weekend you decide, you know what, let's go watch a game in person. Or instead of watching the game here at this house, let's go to a sports bar and watch it from there. That is just experiencing something different. It's having an experience or having a situation that's somewhat different than what you've been used to. Exploring is not only taking these things and experiencing, expanding your experiences with your current life that you're existing in, but exploring is also going beyond that. It's going a little bit beyond where your comfort level is. It is taking you outside of that. Exploring can be many different things. You can explore places, you can explore things, and you can explore different people in your life. Exploring is a vast variety of different things that are going to open your eyes up to different ways of thinking, to different ways of seeing things, and to different ways of interacting with people, places, and things in your life. So, when we are looking at exploring, here's an example. Say that you take a vacation every single year for a week, but during that week, you kind of do the same thing. Maybe you go see family. I'm in Florida, so I would say maybe I go up north and visit family. But then when I go up there, we kind of still do the same things. We go to the same places, we hang out with the same people. What I would encourage you to do is during that week long vacation, Absolutely have some time with your friends or family or whatever you normally do, but carve a little bit of that time out for you to go out and explore something different. It doesn't even have to be anything extravagant. You don't have to go to another country to explore something different. You could go to a whole nother state that has whole different set of culture and food and people and language and everything. So make sure that you're experiencing and exploring different things that you have never done before. Once you're able to do that, now you start an expansion of your mind, of your wisdom. It's now expanding and getting larger. And now you are going to have more things that you can share with people about the experiences and the explorations that you have gone on. The last thing about exploring that we have to keep in mind is never let a question be unanswered. And what I mean by that is if you have something that you want to know about, take the time to learn it. You know, one time I heard the phrase quantum physics. Now, I'm not a person that's big on physics or anything, but I was curious about it. I wanted to know what that meant. And so I did a little bit of research and found something to kind of expand my understanding of what quantum physics was. So you have to go out there and explore different things, start expanding your mind and what you actually keep up in there. Now, lastly, the last part of evolution, I'm going to give you another set of three E's. And those three E's are excitement. Excitement is going to transform into enthusiasm. And then once you find that enthusiasm, you will then be able to move into euphoria. So, what is the difference between excitement and enthusiasm? Because I can understand it could be hard to separate the two. It sounds very similar. And that's because in order to have enthusiasm, you must first have excitement. So, they are tied together. But excitement, let's be real, excitement is just a up in the adrenaline. Now, you can get an up in your adrenaline from something amazing or something horrific, scary, even. So don't confuse excitement with happiness. Excitement just lets you know that you have something inside that's either trying to protect you or push you in one way or the other. It's not a promise that it's going to make you happy. Enthusiasm is utilizing that excitement to put it into action. And what I mean by that is if I'm excited about going to school, I'm really excited. Well, I don't show enthusiasm until I actually sign up for the classes. That is enthusiasm. It is taking excitement and turning it into action. So, in order to have that enthusiasm, you must have that excitement. And that excitement is what's going to motivate you to become enthusiastic about some type of change that you're going to make. Now, once you master excitement and enthusiasm, well, now you are on your way to euphoria. And the reason why you're on your way to euphoria is because now you have now expanded outside of yourself. You have now leveled up above where you were before. You're able to look down. You have a whole new view. You have a whole new set of things that you can pay attention to. Now you are starting to feel invigorated. That is the euphoric feeling, that feeling of I'm so proud of me for trying something new, for doing something new, for thinking something new. Expansion. That is evolution. You must experience and explore to expand, and you must find excitement that transforms into enthusiasm so that you can live within your euphoria. Now, with that said, guys, I want you to go out here and make the best out of the ease of your life. Make sure that this is an amazing week and make sure that you come back and check me out next week.